Everyone has their passes. Check.
Aye, aye, copy that.
Well, we've arrived in Coniston. The ride over was not as scenic as our ride yesterday. Nowhere near as stunningly beautiful. But we're here now, and we have an hour to spend before we turn around. The one thing we've noticed about these little villages is they all have their own characteristics. Like Keswick was right beside the river and the lake, and a lot of the buildings are made with greenstone. Ambleside is a bit more upscale. It's built on more hills, and it's more of a grey stone. And then Hawkshead, which we drove through on the bus, or passed through on the bus rather, was more like a farming village in the valley, with a lot of whitewashed sort of buildings. And now we're here in Coniston, which I don't know that the buildings really have their own style, but it's surrounded by hills, or mountains, but they're more like hills. So it's pretty dramatic background. We have reached a very saddening conclusion to our day in Coniston. We've realized that if we take the public footpath down to the lakeside, we will miss our bus. That would be sad. There's not another one in an hour. Well, there is. But I don't think we want to spend another hour here because there's really not much going on in Coniston. Downtown was about a block and a half. There's really nothing happening in Coniston.
Alright, let's meander back.
If you want more of a town, I would suggest somewhere else. So guys, are we all right with this decision that we don't go to the lake?
Yeah, we're just gonna... We're gonna get on the bus.
So guys, where are we now?
Hawkshead.
Otherwise known as Hawkshead.
Wonderful. And what are we doing now?
We are looking for a tea house, and I wanted to see about Beatrix Potter Gallery or something. I think maybe she was from here, but I'm not sure.
Are we going into the Beatrix Potter Gallery?
No, we're not. The guy who sells the tickets was really funny, and I said, "So what's the significance of this? Did she live here?" And he said, "No, never." And it turned out that the gallery became a public trust or something, heritage trust or something, and it was actually the building that her husband, that she married like 10 years later, I think he was her publisher. Anyway, that was where he worked. And that she actually was a big landowner who had like 14 houses or something, like 400 acres of land around here, but she never lived here.
So what are we doing now? We're going to look for the church and the grammar school.
Right.
Because they're apparently more interesting, according to the guy who worked there.
He was really funny.
Happy to chat.
That's right.
Happy to answer questions.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable.
That's right. He told us about his mother, which is funny.
Should go there just to talk to him. Happy campers now.
Hey.
All right.
We add that to our list of recommendations. If you're in Hawkshead, look for that sign. Well, viewers of the vlog, it looks like we're going to be here another hour because that's our bus. Uh-oh. Tomorrow's going to be a travel day as we head back to London, so we probably won't be visiting any graveyards tomorrow. So if you are enjoying all our graveyard videos, make the most of this one. And if you're tired of our graveyard videos, good news, there isn't going to be one tomorrow. But probably after that for quite a while. So up here, the guy said, is where the 13 older boys would have been, and then the 70 younger ones would have been downstairs. Hawkshead, you don't need to stay here all day, but it's nice for a couple hours. You can go to the gallery and talk to that one guy. He'll give you some tips on what else to see. Go see that church and graveyard. Go to the grammar school and learn about William Wordsworth from the other guy, who was also very interesting. That's right, that ice cream place we went to. Thanks for the visual clue. Good morning, sir, or rather good afternoon. Welcome to Coniston. How are you enjoying the free park benches of Coniston service on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the most and 1 being the least? Are people getting fed up with this interviewer?
The ambush interviewer. It's begun.
I wonder if anyone's going to come along and ask me some random questions.
Nope.
Hey guys, look what we have here.
I noticed that too. I was like, this looks a lot like the one yesterday.
I'm glad we didn't stay here, because we would have been bored out of our minds. Total stealth. Total stealth! Rotary Club of Ambleside. Not even of their own town. Have you made your wish? This is not exactly exciting footage.
I'm thinking. And it went down.
Mine crashed out. Another graveyard.
Wow.
We do seem to end up in a lot of graveyards.
But Charlotte whatever isn't very here.
No, that's kind of a letdown. He was so pensive and undisturbed as he sat there on the steps in the church graveyard. No one had disturbed the man for days, perhaps years.
Okay, I want to go over and get a picture.
Teacher, musician, and rainfall observer. Just one quick question before you all go.
How would I rate this graveyard on a scale of 1 to 10? I'll give it a 10!
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for your participation in our surveys. We hope you have a lovely afternoon. Please visit again.
The interviewer finally drove insane.
How did you know what I was going to say? Headmaster's room. I think they mean down here. Not there. That's one of those secret stash away places. Wonderful. So you realize the statement is a lie, however. You have not actually been to the Cocoa Bean.